First on my list is Maignan. Looking at his performance yesterday, a lot of Chelsea fans have been having these doubts of, are we still going to purchase this guy, or we should just allow Sanchez to continue?
Why Dave can't keep serious face?
Talk now.
Why they keep serious face?
I don't get the feeling say me and you go get problems today.
That I did tell you.
But don't worry, talk with you. Talk. Because me, I've spoken about Mike before now. So, but I want to hear from Gift first.
For me, Mike is not a bad option for Chelsea. Let me start with that. But I don't really buy to the idea of Chelsea signing a new goalkeeper. Reasons be, yes, our major issue with Sanchez is not that Sanchez is a bad goalkeeper. It's not that Sanchez is a bad goalkeeper. It's just that Sanchez makes mistake, which if the club can call him to strict discipline, I tell you, having the presence of Petrovic and having the presence of Sanchez, despite we are going to the Champions League, despite we are at the Champions League, when we've been playing Champions League, the last time we were carrying 2021, who was our keeper? Mendy. Was it not Mendy? Now, Sanchez is good. Then Mendy said they make mistake too for Chelsea. Mendy they make some silly mistakes sometimes because me, I don't watch Mendy several times because they shout too. So, but what they do for posts? Even this Raya that we are praising today, even this Raya that is the best currently. Raya some seasons ago, he was, as some Arsenal fans said, the point and spit. Sanchez is me. I think they really look the current player, like how go put that? Like I think they really look the current situation of a player. And they like see to the future of a player.
So you don't see the future of...
I don't see the future of Sanchez.
Prophet.
You don't see the future
I don't see
of Mike.
No, be about. I just want to start with Sanchez before I go Mike. Sanchez now keeper will go fit deliver us for big competition. People need to believe him. Yes. Now so all of us there for this Chelsea. Make we see. Leave that scene. Chelsea fans some days ago, they were the one ranting. Bring in Mike, throw away Sanchez. But now yesterday, Mike conceded 5 goals. And then they rant. Say we don't need Mike again. It's always in the blood of Chelsea fans that once person make one mistake, you don't write them off. I'm very sure that 90% of Chelsea fans cannot point out any match that Sanchez has made us to lose. They should point it out that Sanchez as a keeper has made us to luse.
Sanchez made 5 errors leading to goals. Are you aware this is
not leading to goals? I'm not talking about leading to goals like
I
made us to lose the game.
If they score, you never lose. They score, you never lose.
Yes, but lately, I think he has been cautioned. Those he mistaking the two make him again. Yes, he's not giving like when he want like passing ball where like give him ball.
Okay, so give him ball. Sorry, let me cut you in there now. Would you judge or would you judge Maignan for yesterday's game because he considered 5 goals? You said Sanchez makes mistakes and everybody makes mistakes, right? Every goalkeeper, even Ryan, according to you. So would you judge Mike because he considered 5 goals? And mind you, I know you might have a different opinion concerning this.
Okay.
I feel like the goals that were scored against him, none were from his mistakes. So it's not like you say, okay, Sanchez is making mistake now. So his mistake led to goals, but we are going to forgive him. But Mike, I don't think any goal that was scored against him yesterday was his mistake, directly his fault as a goalkeeper.
Now, let me put it to you.
And his defense. His defenders were very bad.
Who would have conceived more goals between France and Spain? Do you know that it would have been Spain that would have conceived more goals if not for Unai Simon?
The Simon you're talking about, did he not concede 4 goals? If there was more time, I'm sure France would have equalized that game.
See, France only had that way to score that.
Is it sure that they did not shoot in Unai Simon that he was not able to save?
I'm not talking against
penalty.
You already know that from the onset, I have not bought to the idea of dropping or selling Sanchez in the Chelsea squad. I believe that Sanchez has a better future, but he just needs to be disciplined. And which he has been following that process lately. Before the end of the season,
So you feel that we should just stick to Sanchez and Petrovic?
So what is the guarantee that next season is going to be like that for Sanchez?
If he can do it lately last season, then he can do it next season.
Can you bet your life on that?
I cannot bet you cannot also bet your life on Mike. Mike will be that keeper that will win in Chelsea.
Now, the issue I'm having with this Maignan issue is that, just like you said, most Chelsea fans now are already hitting on him because he conceded 5 goals.
Good.
The same people that are saying, this guy is better than Sanchez. I want us as fans to stick to one thing based on knowledge. Now we are doing analysis. Nobody here or even in the world can tell me what will happen tomorrow.
That's true. I believe you.
But you don't talk with him.
For me now, I tell you say, I see, like I'm giving my own speculation about Sanchez's future.
Now prophecy they give us now.
No be prophecy for that guy. But see, in everything I'm saying here, if you want to bring Mike, I will just see it as a plus. But I'm seeing some people saying, "Say Sanchez, keep Petrovic."
No. If you know what I said, or if you remember what we talked about that day when we talked about these goalkeeper issues, I said Sanchez should not leave.
I agree with you.
If possible, Petrovic, if he decide, I spoke about it with Mr. Peters, if he can go for another loan. Mr. Peters said it's not possible. And Petrovic want to play first team football because he don't shine.
Himself,
But I gave my own view concerning that. I'm not for Sanchez leaving, but for me to be comfortable with Sanchez for next season again, for what we went through last season under Sanchez, with Sanchez in the post. Now remember when we said something that a normal on-field player making mistakes on the pitch is different from a goalkeeper making mistakes. Because when the goalkeeper makes a mistake, it can cost the team.
Exactly.
But for the fact that he did not do it lately means that he has taken correction.
Sir, he did it a lot of times in the season. Lately, you can't now, even if you talk about lately, you can't still bank on that for next season. Let us be sure.
He was the one that
we are doing.
He was the keeper for the remaining 8 games we had, or 6 or 7 games before the end of the season that helped us to the Champions League.
Did we not
he was
concede?
the keeper.
Did we not
how
concede?
Many did we consider our 1-0 winning? Do you know how many that
we considered against Fulham? We considered against Newcastle. 2 goals against Newcastle.
Guy, Newcastle game. Don't call Newcastle game. That was not Sanchez's fault.
Yeah, it's not his fault. The same thing I will tell you that it was not Mike Maignan's fault when Spence called him.
I'm not saying it's Mike Maignan's fault, but in that match there were some. Who would be your preferred keeper?
In
conclusion,
yeah.
Bringing Mike is not a bad idea. It will just be an addition to the club. But don't bring Mike with the intention of dropping Sanchez, because Sanchez is an awesome keeper for me. I don't care about what anybody wants to say about that.
See, I remember very well last season now. One thing we give talk.
He proved me wrong.
He proved
me wrong lately.
Give talk, same Chelsea says
look my you game. Sanchez make good saves.
So now you're lambating on Mike Maignan.
Now, why are you giving? Which player should I use? Now, there's something you used to say about Sancho. You said something about Jadon Sancho that I wish now he's there for Chelsea. Like, I wish he would sit there with us the next season. Now.
You know they did.
Yes, you know they did, but I know. But I wish in day, based on how they talk, say now Sancho now feel won't prove himself to be the number 1 left wing forward. Happy? That's how they use put him now. If you want prove the same thing, he will prove us wrong. I wish in day to come be that number 1. That's the same way Sanchez do. Sanchez prove us wrong lately. He give us like excellent performance in the goalpost. Excellent performance in the goalpost in our 6-7 games in Premier League.
Well, no, I'm not disputing you.
I agree with you.
But do you think if next season should come, even this Club World Cup,
yes,
do you think Sanchez can continue in that momentum?
Now, let's judge it from the Club World Cup. Do you know what will happen? Let's give Sanchez the grace in the Club World Cup. Let's see what he can do. If he does not perform well in this Club World Cup, if he makes that is silly mistake, the market is still open. We can bring in Mike.
You think it will be easy to bring in Mike at that time?
We are not bringing in Mike because of the Club World Cup.
No, you said if Sanchez does not perform well in the Club World Cup, the market is still open.
Yes.
So what is the possibility of?
Why did he still need Mike?
Don't forget, I said that Mike will just be an addition to Chelsea. I'm not saying. See, Mike said this Mike would not. So Mike been go for Onana for Inter Milan. When Onana was at Inter Milan, was he not very good? He was very good then. No, can carry Mike come. Then can turn Onana Pro Max. So like,
Well, you have made your point. Your point is Sanchez should not leave, even though we are bringing in Mike. And that's I agree with that 100%. But my problem is people writing off Mike because of yesterday's game. That does not make sense for me. In my opinion, I think he's a better goalkeeper than Sanchez. The records are there, even though most people are not.
Sanchez is upcoming.
Yeah. So we should not stick with an upcoming. It's the same thing you are saying. I'm talking about Osimhen. Oh, Chelsea should sign a quality striker. So why are you not okay with just signing an upcoming striker like Delap?
Sanchez is upcoming, but he has already proved himself.
How did he prove himself? How many screen sheets did he keep this season?
So indirectly, Delap has already proved himself, right?
Delap has not yet proved himself. Okay. He will prove himself.